Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Comfort Titus. Thank you for clicking on today's video. If the first time I've seen my video, please do subscribe to get notified whenever I post new videos. And if it's not your first time and you're not yet subscribed, please do subscribe to get notified whenever I post new videos. For my returning subscribers, thank you for subscribing and thank you for coming back. Second segment of this video is a do's. I probably pronounce it wrong. The of Christian relationship. So number one is time. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 said, "To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heavens." So time is very crucial. But as a Christian brother or Christian sister, the first thing you do is spend time with God. Make God the number one in your life. Spend more time with God, so it'll be easier for you to do other things. So make create time for God first. It's very important. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. So God is supposed to be our number one love, our number one priority. We'll focus on spending time with God first. And we have 24 hours in the day. So definitely we'll sleep for 8 hours and the remaining 16 hours you use it for other things, like you spend time with God. Number one, if you're working, you go to work and focus on doing your own thing. Make sure you do your things well, and learn how to spend time with your own self first. Because if you don't really spend time with yourself, you will not understand who you truly are and what you want for your life. And when you focus on God first, you second, and your partner, you spend time with your partner and create time for each other, time to get to know each other better. So God is supposed to be our number one priority. Focus on spending time with God. When we spend time with God, God will help reveal some things to us, things that we don't know, maybe things about ourselves, our future plans, the person we want to get married to. And I say the person is not actually the right person for you. Not that the person is bad, but there are some people that are not really meant for you. Like let's say God is calling into a ministry and the person you're with don't want to go into ministry. That's when you're dating. Don't like anything about ministry at all. Don't like anything about ministry. So that's when God can keep showing you bit by bit signs that this person is okay, but this is not the person that I actually created for you. He's meant for another person. There's somebody that I've already created that'll be perfect for you. So he will tend to reveal some things to you. If the person is the actual person that he actually intended for you, he reveals some things to you on how to go through that, like how to work things out. I mean, it's a Christian relationship. We need the author of Christianity to help us to walk through that direction that he has already initiated for us. So time is very crucial. Number one has to be God, yourself, and the other person. And the second is selfless love. Selfless love, we all know that Christ died for us. He didn't think about himself, he thought about us. So we need to learn to also show other people that kind of love, especially a person you're in a relationship with. Selfless love. Romans chapter 12 verses 9 says, "Let love be without dissimulation. About that which is evil, cleave to that which is good." So love shouldn't be a deceiving kind of love. Shouldn't deceive the person you're in a relationship with, the person you say you love. You're not supposed to deceive that person. That's not the kind of love that Jesus shown to us. That's not the kind of love he gave to us. He gave us like a selfless kind of love. He loved us unconditionally. Even when we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. So that love is unconditional. Unconditional love. So that's why, since he loved us unconditionally, selflessly, we should love the other person too. Apart from the person we're in a relationship, we should love everybody. Because it said, be followers of Christ as their, or followers of God as their children, or followers of Christ as their children. So we need to walk in his own, the standard he has already laid down for us. To love the other person and other people too, selflessly. We should not love somebody because what we want in return. No, it's not really a good thing. I mean, the first thing we said, we should also focus on loving God first. When we love God first, unconditionally, I mean, it's better to serve God for who he is and not for what you want. Serve him because he loves you and you love him too. I mean, like, if in case things don't really work out, maybe you pray for something and you don't get it, you'll not say, I'm not going to that church again. I will not remember it again. That love is not a selfless love. You're supposed to love God in spite of anything that is going on in our life. I mean, God no is an answer. God wait is an answer. Whenever God shows up is a perfect time. So we love God unconditionally and love ourselves. I mean, if you don't love yourself, how will you love other people? That's why the Bible says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. You have to love yourself first before you be able to reciprocate that love for the other person or for people around you. So learn to love selflessly and don't plan on doing something evil to the other person. And let's say some people, like, they want to date somebody because of the person's wealth, and that's the only reason why they're in a relationship with that person, or they say they love that person, and that's not really a good thing. I mean, if the person, if imagine if someone is doing that same thing to you, how would you feel? Definitely you'll be sad. You will hate that person, right? So don't do something that you know you don't want other people to do to you. Don't do it to them. So love someone wholeheartedly, selflessly. Don't think of what you will get from that person, or you just want to deceive the person and just play with the person till whenever you're ready to move on, or you see somebody better. If the person is not okay for you, tell the person and just let the person go. It's not your own till you find that person. So the person, you find the other person, the right person for them too. So love someone selflessly. Don't deceive anyone. It's not really a good thing. And number 3, the last, boundaries. Romans chapter 12 verses 1. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable sacrifice. So boundaries is very, very important. Know how long you spend with that person. Avoid dark corners. Avoid dark corners. Don't visit the person at night. It's 9 p.m. So what do you want to go and do in his house? What do you want to go and do in her house? It's 9 p.m. Don't. Stay in your house. If you want to see the person, call the person to meet you at a restaurant or maybe an open place, maybe a garden or something, field, something like that. But somewhere open that people can see you and it's not a dark corner. So no, if it's very important that you need to see that person, you call the person, I'm outside your street. The person to come out, you just talk, then you go back. It's not a good thing to like spend that to go to the person's house in night. I mean, it's night though. Before you know, okay, it's already late, I cannot go home. Can I just spend the night in your house? While I don't blow. So boundaries, set your boundaries. You know yourself. You know the things that you're struggling with. You know the things that you can do. Just set the boundaries. Okay, this is the amount of time we spend together. Especially if I visit you, this is an amount of time that I will spend in your place to avoid any kind of mago mago. So you create boundaries and to understand that your body is a temple of God. So present your bodies as a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable sacrifice. So use your body wisely. Your body is a temple of God. It's not for any kind of tiefling. Anything that God says we shouldn't do. Understand that your body is God's temple. So set boundaries to understand, okay, this is what we can do, this is what we are allowed to do in our relationship, this is what we are not allowed to do in our relationship. I hope this video helped you a lot. Please share someone who you know benefit from this. See you in my next video. Bye.